If you're looking for a success story in the IT industry and a business model for the future, you might want to head up Interstate 71. On this week's Business Courier centerpiece, the secret to RoundTower Technologies' phenomenal growth. That secret is maybe not so secret. Take care of your employees. That includes the little things like a free shoe shine and a whole lot of fresh food. That's nice, but so are the big things like the annual winter trips to exotic locales, which include significant others, by the way. It also helps that the average salary at RoundTower is well into the six figures, and they're growing. Their revenue last year was $298 million, and the company is on pace to top $350 million in 2017. Not bad for a company that started with 4 employees 10 years ago. But besides treating employees right, it also helps to be good at what you do.
The amount of information being created, it's daunting, and quite frankly, the manufacturers can't manufacture enough hardware to be able to store that information.
People outside the company are starting to notice. RoundTower has been a Courier Best Places to Work winner, and just this year it was named one of the country's 50 best places to work by a national publication. Business Courier reporter Andy Brownfield is in the studio with editor Rob Dawmeyer to talk about the company. Gentlemen.
Peg, thank you. Andy, thank you. I'm going to start off with maybe the hardest question you've ever had on television. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Try to explain quickly what RoundTower Technologies does. Go.
Well, they describe themselves as cloud builders. They go into companies, help them figure out where they want to be in 3 to 5 years and how they can use technology, especially data services, to get there. And then they'll go ahead and build that for the company, that infrastructure, or host it at their own secure location.
So that's a very good description. Thank you. You win. So they're a $300 million company right now. As Peg said, they're expected to grow another $50 million this year. Tell everybody a little bit about who founded this company. These two guys have founded them. Who are they? Where did they come from? And why have they grown so fast?
Well, Stephen West and Stephen Power were both working for EMC, which is a large technology manufacturer based out of Boston, where they're both from. They were stationed in the Cincinnati office, where they settled down, met their wives, and put down roots in Cincinnati. Then about 10 years ago, they decided to strike it out on their own and found RoundTower. And even though they started right before the Great Recession, they're just in a white-hot industry that can't be growing any faster, and they've been keeping up with it.
So the keeping up part, though, can be difficult. The market for IT workers in Cincinnati, and frankly everywhere, but in Cincinnati, is really tough to find people. Maybe, how many job openings are there? How tough is it out there to find IT workers?
Well, last year alone, there were 6,000 job postings for the IT industry, and in contrast, local universities are only graduating about 400 people a year with computer science degrees. So it's really hard. That's projected to grow to 10,000 open jobs at least by 2020.
Just in Cincinnati,
obviously.
Cincinnati. Yeah. So Peg mentioned all these perks, all these these benefits, good salaries. Obviously, these two Stevens really know obviously how important that is. How successful have they been at keep their employees there?
Well, they're boasting a 94% retention rate, which is pretty much unheard of in an industry where you can expect someone to stick around for 2 years before being poached off by a competitor.
Yeah, so they're based in Kenwood Collection, is that correct? We saw a little bit of their offices, pretty nice offices, right? Yeah. So you're not going to work there, you're going to stay at the Courier, though. Anyway, this is a company we're going to be hearing a lot more from, Peg, and again, it's about $350 million their expected revenue this year. And back to you.
All right, thanks, Rob and Andy. Read about RoundTower and other top companies in this special section this week.